Can I say something about that? You know.
If it's a question.
And I have a question. You've been all over the world and you've seen animals all over the world. You've never seen animals do that any place else, have you?
I haven't looked.
I've never heard of that. They've been here longer than we have.
But I'll say this too now. I think, now what is the one thing that we always say we need? Unity. Unity. So sometimes I think we have to talk about what is the basis of the unity. Am I the one who's going to decide what we're going to unite on? For example, personally, I don't like the weaves. I don't like it. But I should tell a sister, don't come to my lecture because I don't like your hair. I think black men should be with black women. But I'm going to castigate a black man who is not with a black woman. I'm not a Christian. I'm not a Muslim. But I'm going to say I can't work with you because you're a Christian or Muslim. I can't work with you unless you wear locks. You're too light complexioned. You come from a mixed background. At what point do we say that the unity is bigger than the other things and we're going to come together and we're going to work on the rest of it? Right. We have to be broad enough, if we say we want black unity, to decide that it's bigger than my own individual prerogatives. Am I making sense?
Yes.
I've never said these things at a lecture before.
Need to be said.
But it's important that we be honest with each other. And we don't have to feel like I'm going to have the last word or be right all the time. Or it's my way or the highway. Somehow, some way, we have to be able to look for a big picture. So I have friends of mine, people that I respect, that are gay. I can't relate to that, but they still my friend. I ain't going to be mad at them. I'm not saying you can't buy one of my books. I'm not saying that you can't make a contribution to the struggle. I'm saying look for the big picture. Sisters and brothers, remember that. Look for the big picture. And we'll work the rest of it out. But let's not divide each other further than we already are, because then we're doing the work of the devil. At least that's what I think. Spirituality is a deeply personal thing. What might work for you might not work for me. So I'm not going to impose my set of spiritual beliefs on you. I'm going to judge you on based on what you do. Do you know toward the end of his life, Marcus Garvey converted to Roman Catholicism? Marcus Garvey was a Roman Catholic. Marcus Garvey. Malcolm was a Muslim. Nat Turner was a Christian. So I'm going to condemn black people for their religious beliefs? No. It's about what you do. I know people claim to be Rastafarian who ain't worth a damn. I know people who practice traditional African religions that I wouldn't turn my back on. See, so it's not the religion that you profess, it's what you do from day to day. And that's what I believe. Malcolm X said it best, in my opinion, when we come together, we put our religion in the closet. If I'm not mistaken, isn't this a church we're in right now?
Yeah.
So if you wanted to, it's cold outside, we could go stand on the corner. But I'm saying we need to look at the big picture and learn to forgive each other. And learn that we're all growing. And I don't have to have the last word. And I don't have to be right all the time. I can be wrong. But give me the opportunity to grow. And let's love each other some more. And let's be prepared to listen. And let's be able to forgive one another. And I say it over and over and over again, let's see the big picture. Think about what our ancestors what future generations will say about us. And here I talked about people who lived thousands of years ago, and yet we talk about them as though we're with them in the room. What will future generations say about us? That you had the longest fingernails, that you had the longest weaves, that you slept with the most women, that you had the nicest car, that you always had the latest pair of Jordans? Or will they say there lived a great and mighty people in Chicago who strove to uplift their community and left an indelible mark on the progress of our community? That's what I want them to say. What would your statement in life be? Now these brothers, in my opinion, are making a statement in life. They are still young men, and God knows where they're going to go with their lives. But I can't tell you how proud I am of them and what role models they are to me. I'm sure they're not perfect. I'm sure they make mistakes. I'm sure they do things that they could do better. But to me, they're wonderful role models, and I want you to work with them and support them and get behind them and help them.